Hey there, and what's going on, everybody? Tonight, Mini Pick'em's Week 7. You're only graced with Joey and myself. Joe had a family emergency, so obviously they are in our thoughts and prayers, but also kind of fuck him because he's the one who won this last week. We were talking before he came on here. I can't believe I went 11-4. We were talking beforehand. I guess the first 8 games right before the Jacksonville Jaguars were just like, nah, we don't want to beat Seattle. And I still came in second for the week.
I mean, you had to let someone else win for once.
I haven't won the week. I haven't won a single week yet, which means I got to do another shot at something stupid.
You would have if I didn't give Joe the Panthers,
Ah, that's true, you dick. You are the worst.
or you would have
You are.
spun for it.
What?
I think you would have spun for it.
Probably. Well, at least in that chance, I would have had a fighting chance.
Yeah, chances.
No kidding. Well, so yeah, like we said, Joe won the week going 12-3, brings him to 56-37 on the year. I am right behind him with 11-4 on the week, but I'm tied with him. We're both 56-37. Joey had a less than stellar week. How the mighty have fallen 9-6, but this asshole is still 5 games ahead of us, sitting at 61-32 for the year. I gotta be completely honest. I don't know how confident I feel in many of these picks. Like, there's maybe 5 games that I'm like, yep, I'm confident about that. The other 10 since it's 15, I'm just like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Well, like even ones that I'm confident in, I'm like it could
Exactly.
go
Even the
anyway.
ones,
There's been so
yeah,
much parity this year.
exactly. And we were talking. It's like even the ones you're confident in, your confident level isn't where it should be in it because you're like, the team that shouldn't win did beat this other team, like we were talking about with. Because before we even came on too, after last night, I still can't believe Atlanta found a way to beat the Buffalo Bills. But I was telling Joey, I heard a lot of Minnesota fans talking about, well, now JJ McCarthy's lost to Atlanta looks a lot less bad. But then to your point, you're like, well, yeah, but they lost 30-0 to the Panthers.
Great.
The 7th straight week, we got to get our stupid little shot class because even with, what did I say, 11-4? Yeah, still not good enough to win the weeks. Joe, we're still thinking and praying for you and your family, but still, fuck you, man. This is insane. Cheers.
Oh, at least you have a chaser this time.
So, quick reminder before we move on to our next game, Joey has to do his mortal lock. With Joe not being present with us tonight, I have all of his picks. He texted me all of them, so I have them. And then he has delegated his changing power to me. So, ready to get fucked this week.
There's not a lot of games that are fuckable.
Thursday, October 16th, we're kicking off the week with the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey, Raj, balling out. Give me the Steelers.
Yeah, I gotta go Pittsburgh in this one as well. I will say I was a little surprised with how comfortable Flacco looked with Cincinnati in Green Bay. I can't trust that offense in Cincinnati enough, even though it's a home game. And then Joe picked Pittsburgh as well. And then for the 3rd straight week, we have a London game. God damn, that was Jamaican again. 8:30 a.m. LA Rams technically visiting Jacksonville.
Duval. You mushed him on him last week, Jack. I'm not fronting. I'm sticking with my boys. Give me the Cats. Jaguars.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think I
Oh,
like how they've been. I like how they've been playing lately. I actually really wanted to take the Rams in this one, but then I forgot that they're going to be without Puka Nakua this week,
yeah.
so I couldn't do it. And all things considered, despite their loss in Seattle, I don't think they looked bad. I think the Seahawks in Seattle just outplayed them, which is one of those games that it's like, it sucks to lose, but you can at least hang your hat on that.
Yeah. True. True.
But Joe has Rams. Joe took the Rams in this
You
one.
screwed my Jags over again, Jack. I swear to God.
Starting off the noon slate, we got New Orleans Saints at the Chicago Bears.
Big win against the Commanders. Spencer Rattler is not good, but he's looking good. Give me the upset. Give me the New Orleans Saints. Bourbon Street.
I was not that impressed with Chicago's win over Washington, despite their win in Washington. New Orleans has looked decent, but I got to give the nod to Chicago after coming off of a win and New Orleans coming off a loss with it being in Chicago. Joe took Chicago as well, actually.
Wow, why
So
don't you
that's
guys just bear down?
bear down. Not keeping on that news day, we got Miami at Cleveland.
I hate it all. I hate
Yeah.
it so much. Tua's a dumbass for his comments. Mike McDaniel's a child.
I'm
Give me
surprised he hasn't been.
Gabriel at home. Give me the Browns. Just run the ball to Junkins.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Holy shit. All right.
you didn't expect that.
I'm actually very surprised you picked. I'm actually very surprised you went that route.
That's yeah. It's
This is one I kind of went back and forth very, very long and hard on. On one hand, Dylan Gabriel has not looked great, whether he's going up against a good defense or a bad defense. Miami is kind of one of those teams where not even on a game to game basis, on a drive by drive basis, you don't know what you're gonna get. I originally had Miami, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna ride with Cleveland. They're at home.
you trying to mush me this week?
No, I can't do it. But Joe did take Miami.
Well, there's a reason he's in last place. He's gonna send her receipts if he wins.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy. New England at Tennessee.
Mike Vrabel by a bajillion. Drake May looks elite. Fuck
Yeah.
Boston. They don't deserve another goddamn good team, but it's a great quarterback. Give me the Patriots by a lot.
Yeah, I gotta take New England too. I think Diggs has matured a lot. New England's rolling. They're currently atop the AFC East. But yeah, I got New England in this one. Revenge game for Mike Vrabel. And Joe's got New England as well.
Smart.
Las Vegas at Kansas City for another new game.
Mortal lock of the week. The Chiefs are back. Rashee Rice is back. Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, if I don't want to take them, but I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs too. Hot take. If Kansas City would have lost to Detroit, I probably would have taken Vegas in this one with Aston Genty just running circles around that defense. But we saw it firsthand against the Lions. Like the league and the refs are definitely starting to help and benefit Kansas City one way or another. Joe's got Kansas City.
Side note,
Second to
side
last.
note on that game. Best rivalry in football currently with Max Crosby and Mahomes. Love that so much.
So do I.
They go at it.
As Philadelphia at Minnesota.
Sir Hinkling that them old Philly people are losing their strength, their skill, tush push.
I don't.
They're not good anymore, but they're still good, talented. That being said, I don't even know who's playing at quarterback.
I know.
But either way, I'm gonna take the Vikings at home.
Yeah, this is honestly one of those games for me where it's like I never genuinely want to bet against the Vikings. They are the defending champs. In my mind, I'm kind of like it. As much as I hate to admit it, it kind of depends on who our quarterback is.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a close game regardless. But I think if Carson Wentz is at the helm, I think we get the close win. I think if JJ's at the helm, it might be a little bit too much for him coming back in his first week. You know what? I totally forgot I wrote this down. Blake Cashman's coming back. Give me the Minnesota Vikings. Regardless of who our quarterback is, I think we pull it out. Joe picked Minnesota too. Carolina at the Jets.
The Jets suck. They're so bad. Why would Garrett Wilson stay there? He's too good. Rico Dowdle. Keep giving him the carries. This Panther team's becoming fun. Give me the Panthers.
They are. I got the Panthers too. I think coming into the season, there was a consensus the New Orleans Saints were going to be the clear-cut worst team. But this Jets team, man, outside of Garrett Wilson, the other guys are dropping balls. It's a dumpster fire. I got Carolina for Joe. And then kicking off the afternoon slate, we got the New York Giants at Denver. Might be one of the best games of the week, honestly, with how both these teams are playing.
Oh, I mean, the Giants got a psychopath as a running back. Dude's a freak. But that Broncos defense is so good. Sean Payton's horrible. Bo Nix does not look good.
No.
They're on a roll. Give me the Giants.
Yeah, I really wanted to take Denver in this one up until how, like, Bo Nix just looked awful this last week. I know they're at home, but I think Jackson Dart and Cam Scadaboo, those guys are simply willing this team to a couple wins. I'll take the Giants as well, and Joe has the Giants as well.
Well, that's not one I thought we'd all agree on.
No, neither did I. Other 305 game, we got Indianapolis at the LA Chargers.
I didn't have the song queued up, but this is our team. We love them. They're the best team in the league right now. They are. You can't
Best team in
argue
the
it.
league?
You can't really argue it. How they're playing. Jonathan Taylor's the best running back right now. Tyler Warren. Give me them fucking Colts and Indiana Jones.
All right. All right. You got Indiana. I know Omarion Hampton is injured for this Chargers team. Najee Harris is still there. Indianapolis is a very good team. I do think they're one of the better teams in the AFC, if not the NFL in general. The Chargers beat Miami this last week. I think they took that one on the chin a little bit. I expect them to come back balling. I'm going to take the Chargers in this one. They're home. And you already know our boy Joe took his buddy Danny Dollars, the Colts as well. Right. 325, Washington at Dallas.
I know they lost to the Bears. I know. That offense, Dallas looks really good. Fuck Dak, though. Fuck him. Like, give me the Jaden Daniels and the Commanders.
Yeah, Dak, I hate to admit it, is looking like the MVP of the league at this point. But you look at that collective team, they're not that great. They don't have a great run offense. I think their pass game has not looked great, as good as it could be with, the threat of a run game. I got Washington in this one too. I think this is a good get right game for them after that tough loss against Chicago. And surprisingly, Joe has Washington in this one as well. And then last afternoon game, we got Green Bay at Arizona.
Green Bay started out so slow. They started out so slow. That being said, Cardinals suck. Give me the cheeseheads.
Yeah, honestly, this was one of very few games that I didn't take much time to think about. They didn't look amazing. It wasn't a great team win over the Cincinnati Bengals, but they did show that they were the better team. I think Arizona's a decent team, but Green Bay is just the far superior team. So I got Green Bay, and so does Joe. And then moving on to Sunday Night Football, we got the Atlanta Falcons against the San Francisco 49ers.
This is the hardest game to me, I think. Falcons just beat the Bills. Falcons beat the Bills. Defense looks good. Looking for that JT spot, number one running back. God, I hate to pick against CMC. And if Kittle's back, that could change everything. But that being said, give me those 28-3 bums in Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm rocking Atlanta as well in this game. I forgot that there was the possibility Kittle was going to be back. I think San Francisco's an okay team. I think they're just a little banged up on injuries and stuff like that. Atlanta is just like flying high on cloud nine, and they're looking to kind of stay on those ways. I got Atlanta as well, and so does Joe. Monday night, we are back for yet another week of fucking double header Monday Night Football. First one, we got Tampa Bay at Detroit, 6 p.m. Monday Night Football on the 20th.
Now we want to talk about the real MVP favorite right now. We're going to talk about that bad boy Baker Mayfield.
Mm-hmm.
He's different. Even with his wide receiver 6, whatever he has, no RB1, damn near a half a leg on an offensive line.
Yep.
Give me the Bake Show planting that flag at Ford Stadium. I think it's in Detroit or Ford Field.
I like it. I got Tampa Bay too. I really think Detroit is playing good, solid football.
Yeah.
I think Tampa Bay right now, with how Baker is playing, Baker is far better than Jared Goff. And I trust him more right now. So give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Joe is taking the home team, the Detroit Lions.
All right. That one was a tough game, but I have so much faith in Baker right now. Yeah. I mean, that Brian Branch might get suspended.
Oh no, he is suspended. So
yeah.
I'm surprised. Yeah, so I'm surprised that Joe took Detroit knowing that, because I'm sure he heard that news.
Well, it's like backup cornerback on wide receiver 6. Like,
yeah.
damn.
Wrapping up the week, we got Houston heading to Seattle. How do you got that one going down?
I miss you, Darnold. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud. He's playing like arguably the third MVP.
He is,
Maybe
yeah.
just that receiver he's throwing to is pretty nasty. That being said, Seahawks for sure.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about this Houston team. They're probably right down there with the Jets. New Orleans as one of the worst teams in the league. I used to be big on CJ Stroud, but outside of his rookie year, he has really let people down. With that said, Sam Darnold's been playing great. I got Seattle, and rounding out the week, so does Joe.
I feel like that O line doesn't help CJ a lot.
It doesn't, but one of the things I remember him coming out of college and everything was he was kind of a dual threat quarterback, and you haven't really seen too much of that this year. So I don't know what he was. I don't know what he's thinking. Now, in Joe's absence, have the power to give you an extra loss for the week. So let's just take a look here. So your mortal lock was
No,
at
a
Kansas City.
lot of the ones that have been getting changed have been hitting. So don't think too hard. Don't overthink it.
I'm gonna try not to. Let's see here. You know what? I think I'm gonna give you Miami over Cleveland.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Give
That way,
you.
if it hits,
I get
then
one on
me and
both
Joe.
you guys.
Yeah.
What did you think was a clear cut one? I'm sold on that one. I'm
You're
sold on
locked
that
in?
one. Yeah, I'm locked in.
I thought you were going to do Titans over Patriots.
Yeah, I wanted to do that one. I didn't really want to change one where all three of us were the same. That's kind of like where my mind was going. So, all
Damn it.
right.
I was really confident in that Browns pick, actually. Like, that was one of my most confident picks all.
Really?
Yeah. I just have a feeling of that. It just feels like one that's going to hit. It just, the right time with what's going on.
Well, week 7, lock them in. Let us know what you guys got. Until next week, Minnie.